Healthy boundaries are important, yet no one teaches us how to set boundaries. Setting boundaries is a lot more than telling people what you want them to do. If you want to successfully set a boundary, you have to make it easy for them to manage. How do you make it easy for them to manage? You articulate it clearly, number one. You don't provide a whole lot of reasons, justifications, complexity, because that just invites argument and it invites discussion, and then we lose sight of the boundary. Second thing to understand is once we have an articulated boundary, we want to really separate out when we inform people of the boundary and when we enforce the boundary. Boundary enforcement is filled with emotion, filled with people getting hurt, people getting upset with each other. Because a big reason that we tend to forego our own boundaries is to maintain relationships. So we want to remove that emotion from the equation by setting the boundary ahead of time, letting people know. There are a lot of pitfalls we have to watch out for. Sometimes the biggest pitfall is ourselves. We don't want to feel guilty. We don't want to feel bad. We don't want to deal with the consequences. So we end up not enforcing the boundary, which in turn entrains the exact opposite behavior, which is you're just teaching people, hey, my boundaries don't need to be respected because I'm not going to do anything to you if you don't respect them. So you can just ignore what I say. There are lots of common pitfalls that we run into, engaging in arguments, stuff like that. Next thing is when it comes down to the actual enforcement of a boundary, state it clearly. These don't need to be long conversations. They don't want to be complicated kinds of things. We want to separate out enforcement from debriefing and aftermath of a boundary setting. So you just say, hey, remind people of the boundary, remind people of the conversation, acknowledge their perspective, enforce, and you get the hell out of the conversation as quickly as possible, right? So what you want people to experience is the behavioral consequence as opposed to like, you said this and I can't believe that you did this and oh, I feel so hurt and like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. And then you guys like talk for an hour, you kind of patch things up. It feels great, right? Oh, you've like strengthened your relationship. I understand you so much better now. Oh my God, I understand you so much better now. And what happens next? Got to be careful. Sometimes that leads to positive behavioral change. Sometimes it does not.